Good morning, and welcome back to Morning Strategy, where we slow down, think clearly, and lead intentionally. Grab your coffee, settle in, and take these next few minutes for yourself. This is your daily moment to pause, plan, and focus on what truly matters. Because successful days start with clarity, successful leaders don't wake up winning by accident. By the time most people are reacting to emails and requests, effective leaders have already created direction for the day. What they do before 9 a.m. isn't about doing more, it's about doing the right things first. The first thing successful leaders protect in the morning is mental space. They don't immediately consume information. They don't start the day responding. They create separation between waking up and engaging with the world. That space allows clarity. Before decisions pile up, leaders take a moment to think. Not about everything, about what matters most. They ask, what are the top priorities today? What decisions need my best thinking? Where does my attention matter most? This prevents decision fatigue later in the day and ensures important choices aren't made in a rushed state. Next, successful leaders anchor their day with intention. They don't let urgency define their schedule. They identify 1 to 3 outcomes that would make the day successful, not a long to-do list, but clear results. This anchor becomes a reference point. When distractions appear, they can quickly evaluate whether something supports or competes with those outcomes. Another key habit before 9 a.m. is alignment with long-term goals. Leaders briefly reconnect with their bigger vision, weekly, quarterly, or long-term. This doesn't take long, but it's powerful. It reminds them why today matters and how small actions compound into meaningful progress. Without this step, days feel productive but disconnected. Successful leaders also manage their energy early. They understand that energy is finite and front-load important work while their mind is sharp. Before 9 a.m., they often work on high-impact tasks. Think strategically. Create or plan rather than react. They leave administrative tasks and low-stakes decisions for later, when energy naturally dips. Another thing leaders do early is set boundaries. They decide ahead of time what will not get their attention. This might mean no meetings early in the morning. No email until a certain time. No notifications during focused work. Boundaries protect focus, and focus protects progress. Successful leaders also prepare emotionally. They check in with themselves. They recognize stress, uncertainty, or pressure before it leaks into interactions. This self-awareness helps them lead with calm instead of reaction. People don't just follow leaders for their decisions, they follow them for their presence. Finally, successful leaders begin the day with ownership. They don't wait to feel motivated. They don't blame circumstances. They take responsibility for how they show up. Before 9 a.m., they've already decided how they will lead today, what standards they will hold, what kind of energy they will bring into the room. That decision shapes everything that follows. The difference between an average day and a strategic day often happens before the day officially starts. You don't need to copy someone else's routine. You don't need to wake up at 4 a.m. You don't need perfection. You need intention. Tomorrow morning, before 9 a.m., try this. Create a moment of quiet. Choose your top outcomes. Align with your bigger picture. Protect your energy. Because success isn't built in chaos. It's built in the quiet decisions you make before the rest of the world gets loud.